¿Vieron el título? ¿Vieron de qué se trata todo esto? Así que no les quiero decir nada. Simplemente bienvenidos. Y hace frío el día de hoy. Agarren su cafecito y disfruten de este putísimo episodio. Que vamos a acabar este puto juego, pase lo que pase. ¿Ok? Pase lo que pase, carajo. Así que vamos ya. Vamos ya. Vamos aquí en directo. Jugando Apex Legends. Ok. Pero pues ya le dimos calma un rato. Porque tenemos que distraernos de ese puto videojuego. Y bueno. Si recuerdan dónde lo dejamos, ¿no? Así que adelante. Tiranos Queen. No vaya a matar a esta vieja. Vale. Vamos ya.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
Perfecto.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope.
Supongo que estaba haciendo una broma.
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert?
Hmm.
Really? I'm flattered. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven Sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Ok.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Estoy tronando la espalda,
Just say
¿vale?
you trust me.
Stop
Perdón.
twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg, Gwynblade.
Hello, Ida.
Hey there, Ida.
Geralt.
It matters not, Yennefer. I've grown accustomed to human decorum.
Yo dije, voy a hacer yo
Why
mismo,
have you
güey. No sé.
summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Ked Mil Foli, Gledev Dawn Ebtenid, Bondro Isne Yahus.
Ya lo has oído antes, ¿no?
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end
Perfect.
happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree, Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course,
Ok, no sé
they are
nada.
your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Va a funcionar, obviamente, güey.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafel.
Va a
That does
fer.
not conclude our conversation.
¿Cuál es el problema?
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is
Okay.
nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Hithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Ok. O sea, yo soy el encargado de que eso no pase. ¿Y ahora qué?
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
Lo siento.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
Vamos, pa. ¿Qué vamos a empezar? Ah, el conjuro para quitarle a esa madre, ¿no? Algo así entiendo. Vale.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Escort.
Esto.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
A
I
huevo.
believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it?
Vale.
Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
¿Como cuál?
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon,
Shit.
Jenna?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at
A
the
huevo, este güey lo
I'll
ama
lay him down
también.
on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion,
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Voy a tomar una puta decisión, ¿verdad? ¿No? No, no la voy a tomar. Está bien, yo también lo haría. Yo también le diría de que... ¿Y ahora qué?
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that.
La cara de este güey.
Or we could have a drink.
A
Sounds a
huevo.
lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself. Or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
do as you
Comemos
will.
mucho.
But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
¿Cómo los amo, güey? ¿Ocurre algo?
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely.
Hey.
Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour
Or
or
two.
two.
Or three.
I'll hold you to that.
O sea, yo es lo que haría, la neta. Sinceramente. Y luego regreso con mis panas. Sinceramente, güey. O sea, si yo soy él, pues... No... O sea, si ella es mi novia, pues... Yo pensé que ya habían cogido, güey. No, mira. O sea, estoy actuando como que yo hubiera actuado con mi niña si hubiera sido ese güey. Perdóname la vida. A la verga, güey. Perdóname la vida, sale. ¿Sabes qué? Mi mamá que Geralt coge en boxers esos de... Súper cómodos, ¿sabes? Son muy ricos esos pinches boxers. Vamos a ver, ¿vale? Vale, eso sí me gusta. Me gusta más ver la escena de los animales que eso, te lo juro, güey, te lo juro, güey. Vale. No lo puedo poner a mejor calidad, güey. No se ve mal. Pero tampoco se ve que te cagas, ¿sabes? Pero este Witcher lo amo. Pinche juegazo, güey. 2015 salió, güey. Ya acabamos. Vámonos a tomar, carajo. Vámonos a tomar.
Well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
¡Hola!
Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
¿Dónde has estado, Lambert?
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Carradine?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble, attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant, just a fat forest troll, and a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmático, como siempre vamos a decir.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
¿Y tú, Eskel? Quiero saber qué pedo, güey. Hay que saber
Where'd
qué
you go
chingados.
while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
¡Hola!
Oh, dangerous horse sons those.
¿Y?
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Ah. Ay, pobrecito, güey. Lo amo. Te lo
What
juro.
about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
A huevo.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Está muy
We're thrilled
cabrón.
for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Ese verga. Perdóname, sale. Tris va tirando. ¿Qué chingado significa eso? No sé qué verga significa eso. Pero lo voy a hablar, lo voy a decir, güey.
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
A huevo.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Reacciono.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
¿Cómo?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Verga, güey.
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
Ok. ¿Qué probabilidades hay de que Uma
What are the
sobreviva?
chances Uma will survive?
Not great. but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
Pues será la primera prueba
It'll be
en
the first trial in years,
años,
decades.
décadas.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
Como me manda mi mujer.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Que me valga verga, güey. Yo voy a hacer lo que yo quiera, carajo.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
A huevo, lo amo.
Straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Lo amo. Los amo, los amo. ¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Soy yo? ¿El burro? El puto Itachi, carajo. Si no ven mis directos, no van a saber qué chingados estoy diciendo, güey. ¿Qué pedo, güey? Entonces...
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Eso.
Will you ever lay off Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle.
Literalmente.
Way it's always been.
Es que eso sí, güey. No sé para qué la cogí.
Goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine, leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. Can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after.
A huevo, estás pedo. Te amo, carajo. Seguimos platicando, ¿no?
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go dream drink.
Para mí me hace frío acá adentro.
Gotta say, I'm pretty warm.
He's always been a wuss about the cold. Remember winter 15 years ago? When the snow stayed around until Bellatane?
Lambert sat by the fire, wrapped in a blanket. Cussed copiously every time it started to
No
snow.
entiendo nada, güey.
Hello, youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting, or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty.
A huevo.
Pour.
A huevo, carajo.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
No entiendo nada, güey. No sé qué chingados. Estirado que. No entiendo, güey. Divirtámonos un poco.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game. Student from Oxenford talking. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy.
Yo nunca.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
No, ¿verdad?
How about that? Esco. Still waters run deep.
A
I'm a
huevo.
sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Me vale verga, voy a ver, güey.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Nunca he saltado por la ventana de un
Jumped
amante.
out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend.
No.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Güey, está
Alright,
verguísimo.
went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Lambert, me quedas bien.
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn
Huevo,
it,
carajo,
I go to
huevo,
hell and
güey.
back for you. Come here, you oaf. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Arian, take that hat off.
Sí, cagado.
He could be beleaguered. I wager.
Güey, no sé por qué me está mamando tanto
And
esto, güey.
to the rescue.
No me acuerdo. Voy a vomitar ese güey. ¿Qué hace? ¿Qué hace?
Esco!
Spilled some wine, then crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
No me jodas.
Esco! Esco!
Eskel!
Qué verga, sí, qué verga. No me digas que va a pasar algo malo, güey. Me estoy quedando de risa.
Drunk, get out here.
Me estoy quedando de risa y me está mamando, güey. Por favor, por Dios, no creo que le pase nada a nadie ahorita, güey.
Eskel!
Es el mejor episodio de puto de Witcher 3, te lo juro, güey. Me mama como no tienes idea. A ver, ¿qué leches? Es que él... Esco.
Drunk, get out here.
Vale.
Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
Think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case?
Aha. Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
¿Qué pedo, güey?
Eskel, you drunk. Get out here.
Hey,
¿Qué?
look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
A
Find
huevo.
a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
¿Que eres un genio?
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the
Uy,
lads to
sí,
our
verga
bath?
esta pinche peda, güey.
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
Güey, te pones pedo para hacer cosas que no
Alright.
harías normalmente, así
How
que...
does this work?
Well, twist here, or turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
Vamos a fundar...
Stop whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some
Frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand?
¿Qué verga?
This stays here.
¿Qué pasó?
Sure brought a lot of crap. You'd think she was moving in.
Shh. You'll scare Geralt.
Pantalones de Jennifer.
Yes, perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. Soon as I let it out a bit in the waist.
Stop talking, get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion.
¿Qué está pasando, güey? ¡No!
Damn, Eskel. You got an hourglass figure.
And you're an ass. Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Kedmil blood edwa. Hocus pocus abracadabra. Splather.
¿Quién es?
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! You oaf! The lodge has come for me!
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
Oh, qué cagado estuvo, güey. Puta, hasta a mí me espantó, güey. Hasta a mí dije a la verga, cabrón. Ay, qué cagado, güey. No, estuvo verguísima.
What a dream.
Estuvo verguísima, güey. Güey, qué increíble, ¿no? En plan. Esos güeyes andan con el... Ah, no funcionó.
See, everyone's up and at 'em.
and reeking of booze.
Oh.
That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax,
Ay.
old man. It'll come out in
Qué
the
puta
wash.
risa.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, ¿has averiguado algo?
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he
Comaxia.
behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment.
Okay.
So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
Claro.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
No hay otra, creo. Pensaba que ya nos había librado de esa mesa.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Verga,
Sure.
güey.
Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Verga, güey. Sí les duele, ¿no? Obvio, obvio. A mí también me dolería, güey.
So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we?
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Vale. ¿Qué?
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's
¿Qué?
body.
Qué cagado, güey. Güey, está verguísima. Está increíble, güey. Increíble esta misión, güey. Mi misión favorita, te lo juro, güey.
Performed a series of
Me la pasé.
complications. Extrapolated some data.
Puta.
Ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
A preparar los datos de las hierbas. Alquimia. Eran pociones. Extractos. De las hierbas, me dijo, ¿no? ¿De qué era? Misiones, claro, güey. Qué pendejo. Espérate, quiero saber qué chingados. Poliendido, hablando de la venenosa. Ah. Vale.
potions ready. Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Venga.
Oakweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes.
Verga, güey.
Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Verga, güey. Mi primo.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
¿Importa en algo eso?
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
Verga.
Everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Qué horrible, güey.
Administer the next potion.
Qué horrible, güey. Y todos esos vergas ya lo hicieron. Los 4 que están ahí, a excepción de Jennifer, ya lo vivieron, güey. O sea... Qué feo, güey.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Ya. Ya, hermano. Relax.
Geralt, next potion.
Tengo que hacerlo, güey. Verga, güey, Uma. Sangrando por la nariz. Por todos lados, güey. Por el ojo, por la nariz.
What now? Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You
Mierda.
need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he...
Ah, pues sí, güey. Pobrecito. Qué
Esther,
asco.
I'm sorry.
Pero
Would
pobrecito.
you mind?
Getting some rags on it.
¿Qué pedo, güey? O sea...
I can't believe we're doing this. Wiping vomit off the floor? No. The trial.
Literalmente, güey.
She could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought
Qué
about
cabrón, güey. No tenemos elección.
Of course I have. Thing is, we don't have
Sí, güey, no hay otra. O sea, no
We
tenemos...
don't. We rushed it. Should have started by...
Sí, eso sí.
The floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
Es una desgraciada, ¿no?
No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
Pues sí, obvio. O sea, es como... No sé por qué me pongo nervioso si... O sea, no creo que pase algo malo, ¿sabes? Nada más la están haciendo de emoción, güey. ¿Qué pedo? Llevamos 40 minutos casi de episodio, güey, y una pinche película estamos viendo nada más, güey.
Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. We'll die.
A la verga,
You
güey.
witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Wow.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Axia.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Esa, la de hielo.
Time Siri and I went ice skating.
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit
Está durmiendo,
ice,
güey.
she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on,
He's awake.
Pobrecito, güey.
It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare
Pobre
the
Uma, me da
factory.
muchas cositas, me da. No.
No. No, I won't let you. Geralt,
¿Cómo?
yellow flask in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
¿Qué le empujas, güey? ¿Qué hija de tu puta madre? Me hubiera quedado con Tris. ¡Arriba!
Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
¿Qué significa todo eso? ¿Real? ¿Y por qué no sale desnudo? No tuvo nada de ropa, güey. Hola. Shaba.
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An elf. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
O sea, relax.
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
¿Qué quiere de ella la cacería? Primero. No.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Las Islas de las Brumas.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren.
Qué vergas, güey.
In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry.
What?
I tried to protect her. But the curse. The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time.
Qué cabrón, güey.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Voy en busca de Ciri. Me vale verga, güey. Voy en busca de mi hija,
Going
güey.
to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Havelock? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps
Okay.
not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately.
¿Qué vamos a hacer,
What
güey?
then?
¿Qué sugieres?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle.
Do we have a choice?
Está verguísima,
Besides
güey.
delaying the inevitable?
Pretty boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Está verguísima la canción, güey. La música, todo.
Get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively.
Wow, increíble.
What do you plan to do?
I've Havelock to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Oye, esa puta música increíble que estaba y ponen esta mamada.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Qué misión, Increíble, güey. A ver. ¿Cómo salgo de aquí, man? Aquí está, güey. Mira, misiones. Habla con amigos. Mapa del mundo. ¿Tengo que hacer algo en específico? No, es la otra misión. La de camaradas de armas. Habla con Crack. Habla con Armiño. Habla con Sultan Roch Dijkstra. Hijo de su puta madre, güey. Tengo que hacer esta misión, que es la de... ¿Qué es esta? Wow. Tengo que hacer muchas cosas, güey. Ya quiero hacer eso. Ya estoy picado, güey. ¿Qué pedo con la pinche película, güey? Tengo que hacerlo ya. Pero antes que nada, tengo que hacer pipí. Que vengo. A este puto video le voy a poner el mejor video de The Witcher que vas a ver en tu perra vida, güey. O el mejor episodio de The Witcher que vas a ver en tu perra vida, güey. Está increíble este desmadre. Tengo que hacer... Guau. Guau. Muchas cositas. Muchas cositas, güey. Lo primero que quiero hacer es salir de acá, güey. ¿Cómo? Vamos a dejar a Nilfgaard para el final, güey. La neta. Porque no lo sé. Neta, misión cumplida de Belén. Completada. Camaradas de armas Belén. Habla con Kira Metz. Ah, huevo. Ay. ¿Por acá salgo? ¿Por acá salgo o no salgo por acá? Parece que sí. Oye, aquí en Kaer Morhen vamos a pelear, güey. Venga, carajo. No mames, este es el inicio, su puta madre. No sirve el otro. Ese es el inicio del puto videojuego, ¿no? Aquí. Literalmente, güey. Qué hermoso. Por acá se sale, ¿no? Perfecto. Ahí. ¿Vale? Es que lo que yo quería hacer era agarrar eso. Perfecto. Ok. Primero que nada. Qué pinche misión de hermosura, cabrón. Pero cabrón. A ver, si hago esto. ¿Qué me va a pedir? Ay, güey. ¿Qué me va a pedir el pinche juego? ¿Ir a Skellige? Ah, ok, pero no me va... No puedo hacer nada. Perfecto. Vamos a dejar listo esto. Ok. Vamos a dejar listo esto. Durante este tiempo de aquí en adelante, yo creo que vamos a estar completando... ¿Ver esto? ¿Quieres estando migrado? Ni de pedo, ¿no? Opa. Bueno. A partir de ahora en adelante, vamos a hacer las misiones secundarias que tengo acá. ¿Ok? No todas, pero vamos a hacer las misiones secundarias que de verdad me interesen, porque vamos a empezar con, no sé si el final de la puta historia de The Witcher 3. Desconozco mucho, conozco bien. Así que pues les comento. Vamos a empezar, esto lo vamos a dejar al final porque esta es una misión principal, por así decirlo. Así que vamos a ir haciendo las cosas que en verdad ¿Qué pedo? Lo que en verdad me está importando. Lo que quiero hacer, más bien. No sé hablar, perdóname la vida, ¿ok? Simplemente fue porque estaba concentrado leyendo esto. Lo que les quería decir es: voy a hacer las misiones que yo quiera ahorita, las que encuentre que son importantes para, pues, ya pasarnos las misiones pendientes. Vamos a hacer esto. Vamos a hacer esto. Definitivamente. Definitivamente. Luego, a ver si podemos hacer lo de la armadura Osuna. Todo ese desmadre, güey. A ver. Venga, vamos acá.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven knight who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
¿Dónde está esa isla? Quiero saber rápido dónde está esa isla. Misiones principales. No. Quiero ver nada más. No es aquí, supongo. No es una parte fuera del mapa, a lo mejor. Pero vamos a hablar con estos güeyes, ahora sí. Primero que nada... ¿Ah? Ok, va. Vamos a hablar de una vez, güey. Bueno, no. Vamos a reparar algo. Fabrícame algo más. Vamos a ver si me puedes reparar todo. Bien. Te voy a vender cosas, güey. Te voy a vender esto. Te voy a vender esto y te voy a vender esto. ¿Vale, pa? Adiós.
Farewell.
Ahora sí. A hablar con esa chamulada.
What is it?
I got a job for you. There's no point standing here in the rain. All right, let's go to mine. We'll talk there.
Ok. Qué bonitas vacas atrás, Me maman las vacas. Perdóname, ¿sale?
So what's the matter?
You see that knoll beyond the village? Weren't a thing there for centuries. Till one day we awoke, bam! There were a tower atop it. Then all of a sudden lightning started pounding down. As if the Noggle Fair itself was sailing in.
¿Qué fue con la vaca, güey?
Doesn't stop to this day. Something's got to be done. About the storm. With waves like that, we can't fish, nor sail out to raid.
¿Han intentado entrar?
You tried getting inside the tower?
Have we tried? Very same morning the tower appeared. We went right off. Whole village or nearabouts.
Okay.
Folk wanted to welcome its owner if he came in peace. Drive him off if he came with ill intent. We knocked and banged, but no one answered. So we opened the door, and that's when our knees turned to jelly.
Why?
Because beyond of that door was something like a sheet of water, but standing upright. Never seen such a thing in my life. The druid said it was magic. Gathered 5 brave lads, and they all marched in. No sign of him since.
Bueno, lo hagamos. Hay que
I'll look
hacerlo.
into the tower.
Once you're in, cast your eye around for the folk from our village. Our druid and 5 good lads. It'd be a bitter shame to lose them.
You have my word.
Vamos a ver qué pedo.
Hemdall, guide you.
Venga, pa. Vamos a entrar a la puta torre. A la verga, güey. Está mejor que... GG's, güey. GG's. Yo creo que debería hacer mis borregos, güey. Tengo borregos en mi rancho para que no sepa. Para que sepa. Para que no sepa, perdón. No sé hablar, ¿ok? Estoy muy emocionado de lo que va a pasar, güey. Ya que juntemos a toda la chamulada, a toda la gente, pues. ¿Qué vergas es eso? ¿Mi mamá? Ok, vale. Me maman los cíclopes, me mama pelear con ellos, me mama toda su existencia, güey. ¿Saben ni dónde pienso que deberían haber cíclopes 100%? En Minecraft. Para que me den miedo, güey. Los cíclopes me dan como una especie de miedo, güey. Así como muchos monstruos de este videojuego, güey. O sea, no miedo, es como algo raro, güey. A la verga. O sea, ¿qué hay acá abajo? No hay nada interesante, ¿no? Aquí ya estuve. Vamos a ver qué pedo con la torre. Creo que ya la looteé. Looteado. Ah.
A portal. Shit. Great. Portal closed. Looks smaller from the outside.
Okay.
Intruder detected. Cease your intrusion. Leave at once.
¿Cómo?
Failure to leave when summoned. Intruder neutralization commence.
Es como... Qué hermoso está esto, güey. No sé si esto me hubiera bajado bien, ¿no? Así que... ¿para qué me la puedo hacer de chill? No sé por qué hice eso, güey. Nada más lo hice por hacerle la mamada, güey. Vale. ¿Cómo? ¿Hay gente? ¿Hay gente ahí? Y no puedo lootear a ese primo.
Golem probably greeted them too.
Finally, someone's come to free me. And a famous witcher at that.
Brujo famoso.
Gods. I'm damned lucky you happen to be in Korea. Was it King Tancred who sent you, or the Society of Magic?
Neither, and we're not in Kavir. We're in Skellige.
Huh?
Local folk hired me. See, your towers brought a massive storm to their island.
We're in Skellige. So we've teleported. Oh, this is much worse than I thought.
¿Qué está pasando aquí?
Not sure I follow.
Oh, the tower is outfitted with a defensive regulatory magic on.
What?
A defensive system. Magic. Ensuring only the tower's owner will use it. When it detects an intruder, it locks down all the rooms, denies access.
And since neither of us is the tower's owner, the golem attacked me, and you're stuck behind bars. How do we evade its other charming features?
We must deactivate the defensive regulatory magicon. The tower's prior owner wrote a treatise about removing such defenses. Gottfried's omni-opening grip.
Quisiera ir a Kovir. Estaría bien ver que hubieran puesto un DLC de Kovir, ¿no? O algo así.
Find it, please. With it in hand, I can try to circumvent the security measures, send you home and take the tower back to Kavir.
¿Quién eres?
You clearly know who I am. I don't even know your name.
Seagull Bunce, mage and sorcerer in residence at the court of Pomphanis. This tower was to be my new home.
Qué cabrón.
Bought it at an auction, you see.
A tower at an auction?
It belonged to Gottfried Stamfeld, a mage of some renown. When he passed on, his heirs auctioned the edifice off. They were all wary, repulsed. None dared see what Uncle Godfrey kept in his coloured jars. If it was their contents that had stripped him of his sense of smell and taken his left eye, they put the tower on the block, along with all it contained. The price was unbeatable. I couldn't resist.
Lo entiendo perfectamente, dale. ¿La torre se ha movido sola?
Seen my share of wonders, but a tower that teleports itself, that's something new.
This defensive regulatory magicon. I tried to access it. Must have heard. Initiated some evacuation sequence. That opened the portal and jettisoned us through to Skellige. This, in turn, naturally generated electromagnetic disturbances, hence the storm.
Storm I promised to dispel.
Then you must find Gottfried's omni-opening grimoire.
Ok. Unos habitantes de Skellig entraron.
The corpse is over there. Folk from the village nearby, right?
They came in a few days past. I was surprised to see their garb. But it just never entered my mind we might be in Skellig. There were just a few, led by a druid. The tower warned them. They failed to heed.
Folk on Skellig usually laugh in the face of warnings. If the tower had asked nicely, then offered them a horn of mead, they might have left then.
Vale. Vámonos. Pensé que iba a haber algo interesante que me dijera. Bueno, está cagado, güey.
Look for Gottfried's treatise. Any ideas?
The library might be a logical place to start. The key should be in the laboratory.
Where's that?
As you enter the room opposite, you'll see the laboratory to your left. The library straight ahead. But remember, you're an intruder. The tower is certain to want to stop you. Make things difficult at the least.
Okay.
We'll see who breaks first.
Trying to smash that barrier.
Golem probably greeted them too.
Ah, huevo. Y no se puede.
In tower. Aqueous countermeasures in effect.
¿Qué es esto? No entiendo nada, pero vale. Vale. A ver, había algo. Tiene que haber algo ahí. Definitivamente, pero no quiero lootear la neta, güey. Quiero jugar. A ver, pinche algo. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué verga se está pasando aquí, güey? No puedo, quiero saber por qué estás en el tercer piso, güey. La gárgola, me mama la gárgola, güey. Me mama la gárgola. Me aman los monstruos de este videojuego, güey. Lo que no me mama es que pum, pum. ¿Sabes? Ah, puta, güey. No estoy ni viendo, güey, ¿sabes? O sea. Ya no hay nada interesante, ¿no? Qué pedo. Qué bonito estuvo todo esto, güey. Estoy en verga porque es como... No sé. Raro, ¿no? Vale, no sé ni siquiera qué estoy looteando. A ver, upa. Pa mecano, pa. ¿Qué pedo? Ah. Subir y no sé qué. Y ya, ¿no? Bueno, ya. Vale. ¿Habrá algo interesante acá arriba o más perdido? No, vámonos. Perdí el tiempo nomás. Aquí. Opa. Dije que no iba a lootear, güey. Dije que no iba a lootear, maldita sea. Que no iba a puta madre lootear, güey. Me valió verga. Muy interesante acá, ¿no? Ah, bueno, aquí. Tengo que ir por aquí. ¿Verdad?
Intruder in library. Collection integrity compromised.
Who's who among Kaviri sorcerers?
Ok. Ese tampoco.
Alchemy for Household Dilemmas Volume 3. This isn't it.
Tampoco. Qué hermoso.
Looks like he's suffocated. Horrible way to die.
Ahogado.
Intersections and geomantic lines. Not what I'm looking for.
Debe ser eso ahí entonces.
Applied golemancy. Gotta keep looking.
Eso no lo he visto, ¿no?
Gottfried's Omni-Opening Grimoire. This is it.
Okay. ¿Qué? ¿Dice go.com? Dice go. Grimorio omniapertura go.com dice, güey. GOG.com. Que es la página donde venden juegos los creadores de este puto videojuego, güey. Los patrones, güey. Qué chingón, güey. Qué verga que pusieron eso, güey. Iba a revisar. Ah, Simón, iba a revisar el glosario, el bestiario. En aspectos agregaron IMS. No sé qué es eso, pero supongo que GG es, ¿no? La puta torre, güey. Lo amo, güey. Amo a Gerardo. A Gerald. A Gerald a review. ¿Vale? Nos vamos, chavalón. Nos vamos de aquí, ¿vale? Supongo que, ajá. Vale. Tengo libre.
This it?
It is indeed. Now, back away a bit. I must deactivate the barrier. What by you, Iferis Advigiat?
Isolation chamber open. Disturbing indications of freedom.
Huh?
There. At last.
No entiendo.
Looked easy.
The hardest part is yet to come. We must reach the heart of the tower and cast a deactivating spell.
Vale.
The tower will surely do everything in its power to stop us.
Vamos allá.
Lead the way.
Pero primero quiero lootear la capa.
Try to power down the security measures. The defensive regulatory magic will react. Be on your guard.
No bajes la guardia, perfecto. Tengo ya esto puesto para darte placer. Pepe, mira. Joder. Joder.
Intruder detected. Encroachment detected. Initiating emergency.
Es de la mierda, güey. Los elementales, cool. Vale. Vale. No me jodas. Vale. No, me tomé por accidente 2 veces la misma mierda, güey. Esto está difícil, está más difícil de lo que pensaba, no sé por qué. Porque no me tomé mis pociones. Venga. Venga. A dormir. A mimir. Vamos a meditar el chill. 1 hora. Y recuperamos otras cosas, creo, ¿no? Vale. Ahora sí, que pedo. Sigo Bunz.
Treaties proved highly useful. It's over. Had you not arrived, I'd still be in that cage, surely. It's a trifle, but take it, please. Proof of my gratitude.
Yes?
Thanks. Though I'd be more than satisfied if you calmed that storm and took this tower somewhere else.
Consider it done. And should you ever visit Covey, do stop by Pomvanis. Boragi, Barathan.
Wait, what are you doing? Not this way, the door.
¿Qué me regalaron, güey? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Cómo me aman, no? ¿Cómo dicen de la verga? ¿Quién eres, güey? O no sé. ¿O qué pensarán de mí?
You're alive, and in one piece.
One soaking wet piece.
Will you teach me to fly?
Another time, maybe.
Never seen such marvels in me life. Boom, flash, tower disappeared, and you was falling from the sky. And the storm, gone in an instant.
Now, didn't I tell you? It's what a witcher we needed. Aye. Can't do better than an expert. And expert work deserves a fitting reward.
No podría estar más de acuerdo, güey. Sí.
Always knew Unskeletors were honest folk.
Aye, well, if you ever come through here again, stop in. You'll be welcomed with open arms.
Thanks. Farewell.
Hay que seguir paga doble, pa. ¿Qué ha pasado?
Wait, Witcher. Did you happen to see me brother in there? Burns his name. He went in with the druid and a few other lads.
Encontré a tus amigos.
I found your friends. All dead, unfortunately. Sorry.
Told him not to go. But he wanted glory.
Let's go home, Njal. No point standing here.
Está en el chat. Lo lamento, Njal.
Witcher. Thanks again for helping.
Pues 75 mamadas. Mámame la verga, o mejor, güey. Mámame la puta riata, güey. Bueno, vamos a hacer otra misión. Vamos a hacer la de... Vamos a dejar como principal para el siguiente episodio. Esta, ¿sabes? Tengo que ir a... Ay, güey, perdón. Vamos a guardar la partida. Guardadita, chill. Y vamos a ver en dónde verga debería yo estar, güey. Allá. Ok, no estoy tan lejos. Pues nada más vamos acá. Y vamos para allá, ¿no? Pero todos lo sabemos. El siguiente episodio va a pasar todo eso. Un like. Suscríbanse después de esto. No mames, güey. El mejor episodio de mi puta vida, te lo juro. Lo mejor de The Witcher lo vi hoy, te lo juro, güey. Estaba viendo una película de Netflix, güey. Mejor que la pinche serie de The Witcher, güey. Pero bueno, me tengo que ir porque seguimos en directo. No puedo tardar aquí despidiéndome, güey. Así que si quieren ver todo esto antes que esté en YouTube y todo, bésenme. Pasen aquí a puto Twitch. Vean mis TikToks, güey, porque ya estoy haciendo TikToks. Vean todo, güey. A ver, los voy a decir última vez mientras me despido. TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. En esos 4 lugares. Toby S41. Exactamente igual como aquí. Sí, denle like a este video. No sé dónde chingados. O sea, vean este video, perdón. No sé dónde chingados va a aparecer. Denle like al video que están viendo ahorita. Y suscríbanse al puto canal. Y véanme en todas las putas plataformas del universo, güey. Ahí voy a estar con este mismo puto nombre, Toby S41. Acuérdense de que los quiero mucho. Saludazos.